3,000 cars and motorbikes, over 300 clubs, 450 specialist traders, and 600 cars for sale. Welcome everyone to the NEC Birmingham Classic Car Show 2025. Let's do this, everyone. So yes, this is the Birmingham NEC Classic Motor Show 2025. We're filming on the Friday. Let's have a walk around. Regular viewers of the channel will know we do a relatively quick but hopefully informative and not missing any cars, or missing as few as possible. We do a quick walk around video. It usually lasts about an hour. Try and stick with us. We will get to the main stands shortly. Bear with us, folks. We've got Bugattis here. So now the lady stopped speaking. This is the Railton Owners Club. We've got the Jaguars Drivers Club hiding in the corner. Let's go over there. So Jaguars Drivers Club, everyone. As I always say in these videos, if I do miss a car, if I do miss a stand, it's a very big show. It's not deliberate. Stunning.
Each of those stands needs a counterweight on it.
Let's go over to the AC Owners Club. AC Cobra Mark IV. Opposite that we have the Aston Martin Owners Club. Let's cut through the middle. So of course the four-door Rapide. A little Signet, of course, which is basically a Toyota IQ with some fancy pieces for Aston Martin, and a glorious DB6 Vantage. Bristol Owners Club. Armstrong's to the Heritage Trust. The Austin Healey Club. Stunning colour.
Every year we used to go back. That family that took him in. We used to go there for ornaments and that's what that was. Fishing on the town.
The Morgan Sports Car Club. Now, we did the Morgan factory tour in 2019, and since we've been, they've updated the visitor centre. It's highly recommended if you like your Morgans. It's a fantastic tour of the factory. Well worth a visit over by the Malvern Hills. Gordon Keeble Owners Club. Allard Owners Club, everyone. Yeah, the Bristol Owners Club. The NSX Owners Club. Stunning. You may have noticed the show doesn't look busy, and that's because this year our humble little channel got reached out by the people that promote the show. So we have a media pass. Basically allows us to get in before the public. It also means I can come in the weekend and spend more time speaking to owners. Lotus Owners Club. Lovely Elise. Yeah, Exige, of course. So yes, basically this humble channel's got access. It's only about an hour before the public come in, so we're going to see how much we can film before everybody comes in. As I said, we're filming on a Friday. There's a lot to see at this show. TVR Car Club, stunning. love that. TBR Car Club, annoying the neighbours since 1965. Colour. Stunning colours, so unique design. Not just the exterior, of course, but the interiors. Have a look at this. But the colour, I hope that's coming across on camera, everyone. Colour's stunning. Daimler and Lancaster Owners Club. As I always say in the videos, everyone, pick some favourites and let me know in the comments below. Have you got a car at the show? If so, have you been fast forwarding the video to see if I've captured it? Let me know in the comments below. Marcus Owners Club. And of course we've got the MX-5 Owners Club. Again, stunning colour. Then we have the BMW Car Club GB. Some stunning Alpinas, look. Very nice. Love the colour. Love the interior. Three Series register. Another Alpina, of course. So yeah, pick a favourite, folks. Pick a few. Let me know in the comments. What we got here? Porsche Enthusiast Club. Lucky enough to spend the day on a track with a friend of mine that's got a 991.1 GT3 RS. Stunning, what a day. Jensen Owners Club, of course. And then we have Alvis. We're getting a flicker obviously on this stand because of the lights, but that will go in a second, folks. Bear with us. Midland Automobile Club. It's a nice GT6 there. Nice 900 turbo. Little Royal Enfield bike if you like your Royal Enfields. Let's do the Maguire's Club Showcase. I think we'll start with one that's no doubt going to be looking rather shiny at the end of the show, but this is how it looks today. 205 GTI 1.9, very nice. Fiat. Next to a 1600 Ford Cortina. Which looks stunning.
Who's coming tomorrow? 76. I see it. Yeah, I'm saying anything. No, I recognise it. That is.
The TR7 behind it. Bit of a hot rod theme going here. Ford Zephyr Zodiac 1955, look at that. So though it's a quick walk around of the show, we do try and make sure that we look a little closer at some of the cars, but ultimately if you want a video that's not much over an hour, you've got to keep the pace going. Stunning that is. (1993). Mercedes-Benz Club Masterclass winner 2025. Stunning. Got a Jaguar hiding under here. Classic Mini. Pastel colours. Love the cream roof. Austin Cooper S. This is more of my time, past my test. Just before this car would have been put on the road. Fiesta XR2, of course. We have the Jag XJS. Next to a 365 Ferrari. WM3, of course. Evo. Focus RS. Mark 1, of course. How about this Beetle then? I love all the exposed mechanism for the gear linkage. 1968 Beetle. And then we have a Tempo Matador. Never seen one of them before. Right, Aston Maguire's stand done. Then Mercedes-Benz Club. I'm already thinking which car I'm going to put on the thumbnail.
Although it might be more to be
Fantastic 6.3 litre engine, AMG. Next to a proper classic. Stunning. Lamborghini Club UK. Countach. Got the 924 Owners Club.
It's
924 Martini. And opposite the 924 Owners Club, of course, we have Porsche Club Great Britain, including very old tractor.
Get an action shot.
Yeah, absolutely. I do love cleaning cars, to be fair. The only problem is I get dirty again.
Well, not when it's sat here for 3 days.
I have shown a car here before, to be fair, so yeah. They get a bit dusty.
Yeah, they
a
do.
bit fingerprinting.
That's most of it. Yeah.
Have a good show.
Fingerprints on the grass. Thank you, you too.
Yeah. Alfa Romeo Owners Club, UK. Look at this. I do love quadrifoglio. which I'm bound to pronounce wrong because I'm a Brummie, but I don't care. Stunning.
It's only what, 12 grand or something?
They're as much a work of art as a car. Wouldn't you agree? All 75. Looking stunning. How many of these are going to be on the road in the UK now? Not many. They're either rusted away, been crashed, or just died in old age. This one looks stunning. And if it's your thing, this is the new take, the electric version. Let me know what you think in the comments below. What we got here? Staffordshire Moorlands Independence Porsche Owners Club. Panther Car Club. Panther DeVille. Maybe that's more in my price range.
Just say. Yeah. So
Me and your rear mate.
yeah, of course. Never.
You okay?
GT40 Enthusiast Club. The car, of course, that Jeremy Clarkson famously couldn't fit in, but Noel Edmonds, who also was on Top Gear at some point in its life, or in Top Gear's life, not only did he fit in one, but of course he's owned a few. Awesome. So opposite Alfa Romeo, Maserati Club UK. Again, like the Alfa, iconic designs, stunning cars. Absolutely beautiful. The Lancaster insurance, Lancaster arms, the Morris Minor Million, of course. Got a gorgeous, and I love the colour of this. I love the old colours. Austin A35. Not sure he drove it in, but look at the colour. Stunning. It says Uncle Robin 1946 2018 from Rusty with Love. Icon. Absolute icon. Mark 1 GTI. Gorgeous colour. Stunning car. Next to a 5-door Metro, and if you're regular viewers of the channel, I own a Metro. I was from Birmingham after all. It's almost obligatory to own an Austin Rover product. Right, let's go and see what's in the next haul. So as part of the show, and it's the same every year of course, you've got iconic auctions here. They've got, as you can see, Many hundreds of vehicles for sale, and I'm sure motorbikes. We won't be going around that today for the video, but just give you a little preview of what's around the edge. Nice Esprit turbo. So yeah, if you pay for the catalogue, of course, you can go and browse iconic auctions, register to bid. Oh, a little speedster, stunning, look at that. I'm rather partial as a Renault Sport fanboy of the mid-engine Clio as well. Gorgeous Escort Mark 1. And a stunning Cortina, which is either identical to or is the actual one that featured in last year's thumbnail for this show. And this side, again, Renault Sport fanboy, I'm gonna like this. GT turbo. And as a Brummie and an owner of a Metro turbo, how about that? 1985, I guess. MG Metro turbo. Wow. That on an B reg must be one of the very first Mark IIs. It's got the Mark II dash, so definitely a Mark II. Stunning. And as we said, many motorbikes. So let's do some bikes in this video. They're at the show at the end of the day, so we've got Royal Enfield Owners Club. Walsall Collective, apparently, at Lambrettas. We've got the BSA Bantam Club. BSA Owners Club. I like the old advertisements. Now we have the Triumph Owners Club Meriden branch. Now you may know, if you're regular viewers of the channel, that I have a friend who has a motorbike channel, Ack Rides. Ack is a motorbike person first, car person second. I'm the other way around. However, we keep having conversations about me doing my motorbike test, because I do fancy a Triumph, albeit one of the new ones. I guess that's watch this space. So in this hall, it's called the dealer hall, and we don't film on these videos all the cars, because ultimately these are not part of a car club, they're actually for sale. But again, like with the iconic auctions, we'll have just a quick perusal of the kind of thing that's for sale. But as this is a classic car show, I much prefer to include as many clubs as possible rather than stuff that's for sale with a dealer. I hope you understand. But you've got a good mix of, as you can see, classic old Mercedes, modern Ferraris. So there's quite a lot going on, but we are now also back, thankfully, with the club. So let's cracking on. Club Lotus. With Quite possibly the car that was on last year's thumbnail. That was just seen as an identical one for sale in Iconic Auctions. Stunning car in every way, love it. Out of my price range, unfortunately. But we can still appreciate it, even if we can't afford it. As I keep saying, let me know in the comments what's your favourites or favourites of the show. We read all the comments. We reply to all the comments. So that was Club Lotus. And now we have the historic Lotus Register. I rather like, even though it's modern, the Emira. Or of course the classic Lotus 6. How about the Formula 3, 1971? I'm really glad for the older stuff that they've got the little posters, because I wouldn't know what it is. Morning folks.
Morning.
Lotus Elites, stunning colour.
Looking to see what's the best one.
Right, we're going to attack the Lancaster Insurance Pride of Ownership stand. And we're going to start with Nigel Walford's 1997 VW T4 Transporter. Let's have a peek inside. He's opened the door. So yes, we always have a good look at the Pride of Ownership stand for obvious reasons. Oh, a gorgeous Mark 1 Fiesta. Jordan Fenton's 1983 1.1L Fiesta. We of course have a Mark 2 with low miles on the channel. Go and check that out. Maybe subscribe to the channel if you're not already. It's free. We do appreciate it. This is stunning, Jordan. Absolutely stunning. So we have a dimmer design 205. John Hemmings 1990 205 1.9 GTI dimmer turbo X. Awesome. Next to Andy Green's Volkswagen Beetle 1970 vintage. Stephen Forbes Sunbeam Rapier Series 2. How about a little mini pickup? Richard Holmes 1971 Morris Mini 1000 pickup. Classic dial in centre of the dash, love it. How about the Mustang? Adam Croton's 1966. Hope I pronounced your name correct there, Adam. Stunning. How about Metro van? Is it a 310 van? 1992 Metro City van. Still with its TD wheels and tyres that I believe you can no longer get. Someone will correct me in the comments, but even if you can get them, they'll be expensive. Christopher Boffy's 1973 Saab 96 V4. How about this? We'll come round this way. Look at the interior before we see the car. Stunning. So we have Will Wilson's 1964 Mark 114, of course, in an absolutely gorgeous period colour. Obviously it's used as a wedding car. It's a fantastic wedding car, Will. I do love it when owners show you what's been done to the car. Little restoration booklet. Mark George's 2009 Ford Focus RS Mark II. So as you can see, it's a really good mix of vehicles that you get on the Pride of Ownership stand. In fact, to prove it's a good mix, you go from the Cortina to the Focus to a Citroen Berlingo van. Jason Crawley's 1999 Citroen Berlingo van. This would have been a workhorse in the 90s, 2000s. And of course, the new version of this still exists today. What do we have here? Henry Hawes, 1967, my birth year. It's looking better condition than I am. Triumph TR4A. Gorgeous car. However, one of my ultimate Fords is coming up next, and it's Christopher Frost's 1983 Escort RS 1600i. High up on my want list. Looks stunning. Look at that. The classic twin coil pack, of course, at the side of that CVH engine. They weren't available in many colours, and I wouldn't be fussy which colour, but that's stunning. Then we have Dave Wooten's Vauxhall Astra GSI Turbo. And as the bonnet's open, it's obligatory to film it.
Literally, so I always said, I'm going to build it. He was the last person to sit in the passenger seat, so it's...
And then, high up on my wish list, how many of these are on the road in the UK? Extremely small number. Darren Adamson's 1991 Daihatsu Charade GT, little t, little I. Wow. Darren, I'm jealous, but in a nice way. Absolutely stunning. Right, we're going to go infield now. The Citroen SM, which is Steve Prevett's 1972 Citroen SM. This car is obviously being used, look. And then we had a Mark 1 GTI, we've now got a Mark 2 Golf G60 Synchro. So again, a rare beast. Left-hand drive. With some modifications. Stunning. How about Luke Hobson's 1974 Roots Comma Deluxe pickup? Now he's got a sign there saying look in the back. So we will, Luke, we will look in the back. Eileen, apparently it's named. Not standard. Wow. Side exit pipes. I love how the wheels are so inset from the body of the vehicle. Let's have a quick peek inside. Oh, you can see the radiator cap at least. Okay, Renault Gordini. Who owns this splendid example? Mark Riley's 1965 Renault 8 Gordini.
Well, it kind of brings it.
I don't think we've done the Sunbeam Lotus Owners Club yet. My first car was a Sunbeam, although it was a humble 1.6. I think it was an S that later became a GLS, maybe. Again, you can correct me in the comments. But it was my first car, so I have fond memories, but obviously not a Lotus. But stunning anyway. We've got Ginetta Owners Club. Now, it's not impossible, I'm going to say this now, folks, if you're stuck with me this far, thank you very much. It's not impossible that I miss a stand. Equally, not impossible that I film one twice. It's a big show. Got the DeLorean Owners Club UK, of course. All ready to go 88 miles an hour. Someone has literally gone to town with this one. How cool is that? Bit of anime stuff going on there. Then we got MR2 Drivers Club. Nice early example, which looks like it has rightfully won some trophies. A proud owner showing off what it's achieved, and I would do the same. Next to a later one, and a later one. I'd be happy with any of them, but I particularly like the first one. 300ZX Owners Club. Next to more Japanese fodder, of course, the classic Z register. Awesome. Gilburn Owners Club. I'm already forgetting if we've done the Marcus, so I'm going to film it anyway. Club Marcus International. And we had the Midas Owners Club. Now we are about to have the show officially open, so it's about to get rather busy. Got Colt Car Club. Nice Shogun. How about an old GT?
Good morning, everyone. The Lancaster Insurance Classic Motor Show is now open.
Yay!
Events, we'd like to wish you an enjoyable and successful show.
So if you didn't understand a word of that, basically the public are about to come in. Toyota Enthusiasts Club. And then we've got the GTR Drivers Club. And the RB320, obviously Richard Burns, of course. Boxer engine.
Big ticket, cancellation ticket. Also, free reign.
We've got something called the Cannock and District Car Club, starting with an Elise. Very nice. Got souped up Panda. Badge to Bath, so Fairthorpe Sports Car Club. So as I said in the video, everyone, we'll try and capture as many clubs as possible, small or large, but there will be little bits missed. And any that are missed, it's nothing personal. 6r4.net, because of course Metro 6R4. There is some Metro in there. It's got the lights. CSCC Classic Sports Car Club. How about AstonOwners.com? So, if you stuck with me this far, I hope the video gives you at least a flavour of what's available at the show. And as I said near the beginning, for transparency, the people that promote this show contacted this humble channel that you're watching, which means I've got a media pass, which allowed me to get in before the public. Also allows me to get in all 3 days, which is fantastic. Thanks very much. West London Classics. It also means I'll be back tomorrow on Saturday, so if anyone's coming to the show Saturday and you're watching this video as it goes out on Friday, say hello if you see me walking around. Fran will be with me, my wife of course, but that ticket will be paid for. There is, of course, also a large amount of people selling stuff at the show. Right, we've got Police Car UK. These were a thing when I was first driving on the roads in the UK. Now, I have said this before, I'm going to say it again, of my time, I actually like the Sinclair C5. I've said it on camera again, and would have one. They command quite a price, understandably so now, but yes, I quite like those. So c5owners.com. This one's got the optional indicators and mirrors. So as you can see, we have something called the Restoration Workshop. We also have a dedicated classic car restoration show at the NEC, which is normally on in March. We do film that for the channel every year, everyone. Please go and check previous videos out if you want. Let's go to Owners Club. Now we have a review of Matthew's stunning Skoda SL2 on the channel. Please go and check that review out. Absolutely love that car. Named Mog, and if you watch the video you'll see why. Had a splendid day with Matthew, passionate owner, rebuilt the car. What it's all about. What do we have over here? Young Retro Motor Club, let's have a look. Start with the Suzuki Ignis Sport. Nice Audi. Yeah, the Wartburg Trabant IFA Club. Right, I can't pronounce that club name. But that's where we are. Saab 900 on the Boston Car Club stand. Next to an Alpine. Iconic. Also iconic on the arcade games I used to play in the day. And a rather splendid Cortina. Saab Owners Club. With 9000 there. Turbo. Saab like the turbos. Obviously a Colson, which is what the number plate's trying to say there. That's some engine in that. Love this shape. Let's have a quick peek inside. We have the enthusiasts of British motor vehicles. With an SD1 police liveried car. A Vauxhall Velox. Stunning colour again. You can probably hear it's getting busier now, folks. I believe we've got a 480 Volvo. This is on the Nordic Ride stand. Gorgeous C70 coupe in the colour. Again, you'd see a few of these on the road back in the day, but you just don't see them at all now. Stunning. Leather and Alcantara, very nice. How about the 145? Or pretty much my favourite Volvo in the colour combination that I love the most, 850R, red with the light contrasting interior, stunning. Another C70 coupe. What we got hiding over here? We have oh, look at that, 123 GT. Let's have a look at the engine. For a peek inside, and the 1800E, of course. Reliant Owners Club. Originally built, of course, in my wife's hometown of Tamworth, or Tamworth. Wouldn't miss that one, would you? I don't know if the camera's picking up all the glitter there. Vauxhall Bedford Opel Association. There's a bit of a rat look going on there. Rather splendid Astra. So on this stand we'll end with this one. Opel GT. Stunning. Henkel Trojan Club. They're here every year, certainly every year I've filmed. Next to, unsurprisingly, Isetta Owners Club of Great Britain. We have the modern equivalent here. How about the Bond Bug? So the Bug Club. What do we have behind there? Bond mini car. Volvo Owners Club. So again, another P1800, very nice. Next to its more modern counterpart. Receiving the first of many polishes, no doubt, over the weekend. So again, another C70, but this time a convertible again. Volvo Enthusiasts Club. So it's getting busy now, folks. Bear with. It's a nice 440. We have the Owen Motoring Club. Stunning RS turbo there. Herald, of course. Did we do the Stag Club, everyone? I'm not sure. We'll do it anyway, the Stag Owners Club. Apologies if we've already filmed it. There's lots of clubs, lots of cars. Triumph Dolomite Club. And that's opposite the Triumph 1300 front wheel drive.
Oh, well, a membership course, that's problem, because I've got membership.
Oh, well, that's in my magazine. And you're actually on the magazine.
Oh, I am.
Well, not you directly.
Oh, that's right.
Club Triumph. Got TR8 over here. Around this way, everyone. Got TR registered, TR Youth, it says. Got Triumph Sports 6 Club. Opposite the TR Drivers Club, so we've got TR6 next to two TR7s. Next to that we have the pre-1940 Triumph Motor Club. Lovely little Super 7 there. Just come around this side. For sale. And then we have the Standard Motor Club.
I don't know. It says it's standard.
Standard Vanguard. Phase 2. I love the little commercial van. So there's a lot of other people by the looks of it. Let's see if we can squeeze in.
It went down to there.
Next to a Standard 8, 1957. How about the Triumph Roadster even, Triumph Roadster Club. I've seen this car before on video, everyone. Not on this video. Look at how the rear passengers sit. At least you get your own windscreen. We have the Vauxhall Cresta Club. We have more of the Roadsters and the Triumph Roadster Club, of course. It's quite a long car, quite small interior. How about the Cavalier and Chevette Club? With a Vectra on the stand. 30th birthday apparently. Where did that go? 30 years. Nice GSI. This LX in this colour, I think, was the advert that Martin Shaw famously advertised the car on UK TV channel back in the day. We've got the earlier Cavalier here, of course. Nice Chevette. This one is the Chevette and Cadet stand. So again, proudly showing 50 years. 50 years, where did that go? No wonder why I feel old. I am. This has had a slight modification. We got the Vauxhall Troop Snoot Group. Have a quick look at the engine. So of course we had the eye setters and the Henkels. We got the Messerschmitts. What we got next? How about Club Calibra? Club Calibra. Autobarnstormers.co.uk. And if you bear with me as we go past the Lotus Carlton, have a peek at that phenomenal engine. We have the Opel Manta's Owners Club, or Opel Manta Owners Club. Look at the glitter. Is that coming up on camera, folks? Lots of awards. Next for Manta GTE. Earlier one here, of course. Next to the colour I remember of the Manta GSI, very nice. So we have just Opel Vauxhall, it says. Because it is. I like the Astra. Nice Nova GSI. You've got the Vauxhall Viva Owners Club. We'll come around this way. Nice early Viva there. Now if you're stuck with us, thank you very much for sticking with us. We've got one more haul left, I believe. So we've got the HA Roma. So basically a little micro camper, as I would call it. A Viva GT. Another HA van. Another early Viva. So here we have the Reliant, Sabre and Scimitar Owners Club. Getting busy now, folks. Right, what we got here, folks? Ford Cortina Mark II Owners Club. Here we go. Anybody that thinks that this show isn't busy, even on a Friday, it is. Next to that, of course, next to that is the Cortina Mark III Club. We have the O2 S register, and the Cabrio 4 register. There's something called the Fast Lad Mini Club. We now have the Mark IV and Mark V Cortina Club. That looks like a Crusader estate. And a top spec gear. We had the Ford Anglia 105E Owners Club. Basic estate, it says. The Cortina Mark 1 Owners Club. I'm guessing Ford classics and retro sports cars. Splendid XR2 here. Next to an equally stunning Capri, of course. We have the XR Owners Club. What's your favourite, folks? Please let me know in the comments. I can see a nice Fiesta Super Sport. Let's see if we can get round, have a look in the engine bay. Another one, stunning. Capri 280 group. Again, these are here every year that I film. Stunning example.
Do you drive it a lot? Yeah.
EscortCosworth.com. Stunning colours. Ford Racing Puma, including the converted van, of course.
That's a shame, isn't it? And his mum's not well, is she?
The Ford Classic and Capri Owners Club. How about the Ford Cortina Mark II 1600E Owners Club? We have the Ford Escort 1300E Owners Club. How about some Mark II RS 1800s?
You've read one in 80, it was that colour. It was because
We have the Sierra RS500 Owners Club. Welsh Ford Owners Club. It's a nice RS Turbo Fiesta. Escort RS Turbo, of course. Sierra Cosworth. And Focus RS.
yes.
How about the Escort RS2000.com stand? Stunning, look at that.
Yeah, I'll do his arm.
Stunning colours. Ford Corsair Owners Club. Transit Van Club. And a cut through the middle. All the models, of course. Well, the engine is somewhere else, obviously. Hence the super van.
I was thinking I'll beat that off.
And there we have it. The Mini Cooper Regisher. Paddy Hopkirk limited edition, apparently. Only 164 miles on the speedo from new. Wow. Now, what's your thoughts on that, folks? Because I believe cars should be driven. What do you reckon? Let me know in the comments. I prefer to drive mine. Nice GT there. 1275 GT. With an engine, of course, it's pretty much the same as what I've got in the MG Metro. Something different. Chevy van. On the National Street Van Association stand. Again, 18 vibes here, folks. 18 vibes. Let's have a peek inside as it's open. Wow. I don't think I can describe that any other way.
Plastic Sam.
Wow. Comfortable. We have the Capri Mark II register. Now it's probably time to say again in the video, folks, I have doubtless missed some cars, but we're trying to give you a decent walkthrough of the show. If your car was at the show and it's not on the video, it's nothing personal. The AVO Owners Club, let's have a look. Hiding behind all these people is the RS Owners Club. with a stunning, in my favourite colour, Cosworth. Absolutely awesome. With the mirrors, of course. Nice Escort RS Turbo. Another nice Sierra over there. Focus RS. Next to a more modern version of the same. Unsurprisingly, some stunning cars on the stand. Got the motorclub.org. Got the Midlands Mini Club. The Ford Y&C model register. How's that for a classic? The early Ford V8 Club. Look at the deck at the back of this. How about that? Ford Side Valve Owners Club.
Below 10.
We have the Military Vehicle Trust. We have the Project J Preservation Group. On the back wall we have the Land Rover Series 2 Club. And the Series 1 Club. and the Range Rover Register. Nice early two-door example. We have the Commonwealth Club. Nice Rover 400 there, must have been an early one.
I've got the first one. Dennis had one of those.
Kozel Auto Breakfast Meat. Hot rod there. American Auto Club. We have the Land Crab Owners Club International. Talk about the colours of the time. Next to the 1100 Club. Nice GT. The A40 Farina Club. Midlands Austin 7 Club. We have the MG Octagon Car Club. We'll go around the front. Have a quick look in the interior. I did say the video, we try to keep it an hour, but I'm guessing this video is about an hour and 40 minutes. MG Owners Club with an MG concept. Nice MGF. So we have the Archive Centre Roots Trust. Next to the Sunbeam Tiger Club. And then we have Sunbeam Alpine. Next to the Imp Club, we have a Hillman Imp on the channel. Everyone go and check the playlist out. So we have an Imp Super, lighter dash. This will be an earlier example, of course. And the Comma van. Morris Commercials, it says.
Oh, yeah.
I do love the commercial vehicles. They would have lived a hard life, so it's rare to see one in good condition, even if it's been restored. The Humber Post Vintage Car Club. The minor LCV register, so obviously light commercial vehicle. Some stunning examples. One with its Royal Mail livery, very nice. Singer Motor Club. Morris Minor Club. It's rather splendid. We have opposite the Women Drivers Social Club. Big classic Citroen. Even got a coupe version of the Imp. Named Rosie, apparently. We've got the Rolls-Royce Employees Motor Club. Next to the Rover P6 Club. Then of course the SD1s. So the SD1 Club, of course. Let's see if we can squeeze through. Rather splendid Vitesse. P5 Club. Metro Owners Club. We have an MG Metro on the channel. Go and check that playlist out. Next to the Leyland Princess Enthusiast Club. We'll cut through here.
Thank you. Show me around the car.
Thank you.
Real pleasure.
So we have the Gay Classic Car Group, and again they're here every year and they always have a good turnout. Oh, look at this little old one here. Stunning. I do fancy an Austin 7 Ruby, to be fair. Look how narrow it is. What else we got on the stand? Nice Celica Cabrio. Next to a very classic Merc. Some great cars on the stand. Got the Austin 10 Club. See where we can go through here. Let's have a look at the interior. Very nice. The Midget and Sprite Club. Morris Marina Owners Club and the Morris Ital Registra. So obviously a very old van version. Mumford convertible. We have the Vanden Pla Club with an early Maestro, which will have the talking dash, which is one of the cars I want. Yep, talking dash. I owned one of those in the late 90s on an A-Reg. Got Maestro and Montego Owners Club. We have the Allegro Club International. We have the Rover Coupe Owners Club. Very nice. And the Rover 200 and 400 Owners Club, which is again Birmingham product. I have owned a 200 of that shape. Nice 600 on the Rover 600 and 800 Owners Club. Very nice coupe. And I owned one of these in this colour on a G-Reg, funnily enough. So we got the Rover 75 and MGZT Owners Club. Just gonna squeeze through. Nice V8 powered one. Let's go and have a look at the Citroen Car Club. We have a classic Citroen on the channel. Again, go and check that playlist out. Nice traction on the Traction Owners Club. I do love the C6. So we're back, of course, on the Citroen Car Club stand. Citroen and Lightweight Specials Club. You can see a 2CV hiding around here. We also have a 2CV playlist because we owned one. Owned it for about 6 years. So of course this is 2CV GB. Grab a crafty chocolate. Thank you very much, Citroen. We have the Split Screen Club. I love the colour combo. Well, we obviously have a Triumph Acclaim. Long, Buckby and surrounding villages, vintage and classic vehicles meet. That's a mouthful. So yeah, we have a Triumph Acclaim.
Yeah, they got
The DKW Owners Club. over here, folks, and they're here every year, is the Sporting Bears, where owners of cars allow people to have a drive with them as a passenger ride, all in the aid of charity.
Seat does get a little bit uncomfortable.
Audis.
But it just you can break the bars.
Masks on in there. Different, not transformers.
Audi Quattro, of course.
Alright, enjoy yourself. I'm making a few. I don't know if the rally guys are up in the top wall. There's only a few rally
I'm here
cars
for
up
five.
there.
I'm here
So
for
the
5
Quattro
days.
Owners Club. Next to Audi Owners Club UK. Stunning. There is that lovely smell of petrol and oil coming from over there. Audi 80 Club. How about some buggies? So we have the VW Corrado Group of Great Britain. Next to the Scirocco Registra. Very nice. We then have the Mark 1 Golf Owners Club. That's an install. Wow. Stunning cars on the stand, folks. Rally Golf Owners. It's going to get noisy because we're near the live stand. Bear with. Oh, look at the colour. Stunning. Peugeot Sport Club UK. Nice rally there. Nice 405 MI16. And a dimmer GTI 205. We've also got the Renault Alpine Owners Club. I do like the Alpine. So built in Dieppe factory, small factory. Same place as my Renault Sport Car was built. Awesome. And you've got your new version here for the electric if you're into that.
About 50 hours through.
There's another rally over here. We can just squeeze through people. Yeah, the live stand has got obviously Mr. Hammond, the Carway guy, and the person that used to be on Drive Tribe. We have the Renault Classic Car Club. Very nice. Behind that we have, well, I can see a Talbot Alpine. Simca Club UK. My friend's father had a Solara, so I'm used to the interiors of this. To be honest, used to the interior anyway because I had a Sunbeam. Talbot Matra Rancho. Not many of them on the road anymore. Got Matra Club. Matra Enthusiast Club to be exact. Fiat Motor Club GB. And again we have the modern version on the corner. What we got here? Stunning. How many Stradas do we see on the road in the UK now? Very nice. And I love the Panda, particularly the 4x4. Right, we have the modified car display. Stunning colour again. It's getting very busy, folks, so we're going to end this in a minute. We have the Naylor Car Club. It's a lovely TF. What do we have here? That's a nice light MG ZT.
My mate off.
Nice MG Metro, pretty much identical to what we've got on the channel, everyone. Got the MG Car Club Village. Nice MGF and later TF. A ZS. A ZT. And a rather nice ZR. got Lancaster Motor Club over here. Club Alfa with a little Fiat X19s. So we've got the X19 Owners Club. Try and get a good shot of at least one of them. And then back to Club Alfa. Nice Alfa sod. Nice 75. Busy folks, but we're nearly there. Let's have a look at the Norwich vehicle. Classic Vehicle Club. Nice magnet. What we got behind that then? The Chester Cars and Coffee Breakfast Club meet. Right, let's have a look at Classic American. Ford Falcon. So Chrysler Newport. The Pontiac, of course. So big it doesn't all fit in the camera, look. We've got the Corvette Club. Modern, classic, which do you prefer? Let me know in the comments. We've got Austin County's Car Club. So as I'm now out of the show and I'm looking at this splendid Nova saloon, thank you for watching everyone. If you enjoyed the video, remember to hit the thumbs up button, and if you're not subscribed, there'll be a link somewhere there in a moment. Please click on it and subscribe, it's completely free. Enjoy whatever it is you're driving. See you on the next one.